For decades, foreign investors looking to buy property or operate restricted businesses in Thailand ran into a strict legal wall. The workaround was an open secret, a system of flexible corporate rules quietly tolerated by local authorities. This is the nominee structure. It's a method of using layered shell companies and proxy shareholders to completely mask the actual human who controls and benefits from an asset. On paper, it looks like local ownership, but the real power is entirely hidden. This arrangement was widely accepted because it kept foreign capital flowing into the country. But that quiet tolerance recently collided with an unavoidable deadline, turning a standard business practice into a major liability for the Thai economy. The timeline shifted abruptly on May 28, 2026. Under direct mandate from the Prime Minister, Thailand assembled the largest gathering of public and private sector organizations in its history. The roster for this assembly placed the Royal Thai Police and the Department of Special Investigation at the forefront, operating alongside a coalition of prosecutors, customs officials, and intelligence agencies. Their directive was unusually aggressive. They were tasked with a whole-of-government sweep to systematically hunt down, expose, and dismantle opaque nominee structures and hidden control networks across the entire economy. The reason for this massive mobilization comes down to a fast-approaching deadline. Thailand is racing to prepare for its 2028 mutual evaluation by the Financial Action Task Force. The Financial Action Task Force, or FAF, was established by the G7 in 1989. It operates as the world's primary standard-setting body for combating financial crime. In its early days, anti-money laundering enforcement had a specific target: catching drug cartels moving physical, illicit cash through traditional banking systems. Modern financial crime operates differently. Illicit networks no longer rely on duffel bags of cash. Instead, they weaponize professional gatekeepers, offshore trusts, and complex legal paperwork to build invisible walls around their wealth. To combat this, standard setters shifted their focus to beneficial ownership transparency. Regulators now demand to know the exact human being, the beneficial owner, at the very end of every corporate chain. Because of this evolution, FATF treats corporate opacity itself as a systemic vulnerability. That shift places Thailand's entire nominee economy directly in the line of fire. Thai authorities are walking into the 2028 evaluation already on the defensive. FATF previously flagged the country in 2017 for significant weaknesses in how it tracks corporate transparency. The pressure is obvious when you look next door. Singapore, a regional financial giant, recently faced intense FATF scrutiny aimed specifically at vulnerabilities in its corporate service providers and nominee arrangements. Malaysia's recent evaluation drove the same point home. Assessors made it clear they are looking for measurable prosecutions and enforcement actions, not just theoretical compliance on paper. The strict grading of its immediate neighbors is a clear indicator. FATF is aggressively hunting the exact structures Thailand relies on, giving the Thai government a highly visible warning ahead of 2028. A modern FATF review is an examination of supervisory credibility. The assessors are effectively auditing the regulators to see if they can actually police their own financial system. To pass, supervisors have to prove they are actively investigating hidden networks. They need to show a track record of sanctioning professional facilitators and physically disrupting illicit financial flows. All of this preparation points toward the July 2028 plenary session in Paris. That is where Thailand's regulatory competence will be formally judged before the international community. FATF does not have the authority to levy fines or arrest citizens. However, failing their exam triggers a mechanism that is far more damaging to a sovereign nation. A poor rating signals to the global market that a jurisdiction is financially toxic. International banks respond by increasing compliance controls and repricing risk. The damage happens fast. Cross-border capital becomes expensive, trade finance tightens, and foreign direct investment dries up. This crackdown shifts Thailand toward a global financial standard where transparency is the primary metric of economic credibility. Today, the ability to verify who actually owns a company is the entry fee for accessing the world's capital markets.